young boys, man? It's your boy GB3 from another video, man. And in this video, I'm gonna be going over a new Dribble Tut for season 5, of course. I already think I dropped one, but people keep spamming me on how to do this move, how to do that move. And I'm actually gonna go through like my old Dribble Tut when I had to dribble on a 6'4" and smaller guard, and you know, if you have a low ball handling, so for like your 6'8", 6'9" builds. So look at the VC. I'm not gonna lie, I've been going crazy on the twos with my mans. We've been really racking up some good VC. I can't lie on this 5K court. But I'm just showing y'all how I dribble. I know I'm not the best dribbler out there, but I'm a pretty good dribbler compared to most people. And I feel like I do a lot of things that people don't even know about yet that like exist in the game. So I'm gonna have timestamps at the bottom on like if I'm doing the guard sigs or whenever I'm doing the big man sigs. But I would watch the video all the way through because you might miss something that I said in the guard part where you might need it in the big part. I hope that makes sense. There's people checking me out, man. Who are y'all? I don't know you. But yeah, without further ado, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, man. We're on this grind to 50,000. I do need to upload more. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm slacking a lot because I'm on break, bro. I'm not trying to be uploading. But I have a stream schedule. If you join the Discord, links in the description. But that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna stop wasting time now. And first off, let's start on a big man action. We're gonna start with the big man sigs, and then I'll go over to the 6'4" guard. All right, y'all, so starting off for the big man sigs or the 6'9" and taller builds, or not even 6'9" and taller. If you're above 6'5", I don't know. I'm just go over my playmaking badges real quick. I don't even have the max out on this build. You know, actually, let me get on my 6'8" build. That build's a lot faster. It's gonna be a little bit easier to dribble, or like it's gonna look better when I dribble on that build. So I think I just have an 89 ball handle and a 75 speed with ball. So if your build's similar to that or has like similar stats, boom, get on that build. Or that's the build that I'm teaching. God, man. Speaking of my 6'8", look at this clip right here. Hold up, hit a little watt back. I don't know how I made that. I'm gonna be so real. Okay, so now I'm on my 6'8" build. This is a build I normally use like on stream that y'all be asking me about. And so these are my playmaking badges. So with killer combos, you only need it bronze, but I run it silver just so you get more stuns. Hyperdrive, I feel like really doesn't work, so I just have it bronze. Clan Breaker, you shouldn't be using unless it's on silver or gold. And yeah, you don't need mismatch expert on a 6'8". So yeah, these are just my badges. Quick first up, killer combos, yeah, handles for days. So just copy that if you want to. And so getting to the sigs, these are the ones that I use. You know, the De'Aaron Fox, Paul George, Zach LaVine crossover. I used to use James Harden. I know some people like using Donovan Mitchell because it has a good between the legs. His snatchback is really bad, so I don't use it. A lot of people like Russell Westbrook, but I get plucked a lot doing it, so I don't recommend it unless you're on next gen. And that's really about it. Oh, also moving step back normal so you can also slide and fake peek and all that. If you can't get Michael Jordan dribble style, you know, you got Gabby Williams or John Morant that some people like, but try to get, if you can get Michael Jordan, put it on. Basic spin. All right, so those are my sigs. I'm not no dribble head that uses C gray or whatever. I don't know. This is what I'm using in this video for the taller builds or the 6'5" and up builds. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna teach y'all is gonna be the Paul George and De'Aaron Fox little spam. So it's gonna look like this, and doing this is pretty much, oh Lord, doing this is pretty much gonna like lead you into like every other combo that you're gonna do. So it's really easy to do. Let's say the ball's in your right hand, right? You just want to do a Paul George crossover, which is holding turbo and flicking your right analog stick to the left. So boom, or diagonally up to the left. And so if it's in your left hand, just flick diagonally up to the right. Boom, that's Paul George crossover. And so right after you do that little Paul George If you want to spam it, go back and forth. So boom, boom, boom. Ah, crap. You get the gist. So you go back and forth, back and forth. That's how you spam it. So sometimes if you flick your stick like diagonally up a little bit, it's going to give you momentum. So like that. You just got to make sure you're flicking your left analog stick like straight to the right or to the left. So like that. There you go. It's really easy to do. So that's how you do the little glitchy between the legs. A lot of people struggle with it. I'm telling you, just spend 30 minutes, not even that. Like, just spend some time trying to figure out how to do these moves and you'll learn like, okay, it's a video game. This stuff is really easy to do. All right, so for the next move I'm gonna teach y'all, it's gonna be the misdirections. So there's 3 types that you can do. You can do a front one, like a crossover misdirection. You can do like a sidestep misdirection. You can do a behind the back one. So with these sigs, the behind the back one is bad. This is what it looks like. It's really slow. But like on my guard, I'm gonna show y'all the good one that you can get. So for the bigs with these sigs, I'm gonna just talk about the front one, which is this, and then I'm gonna talk about the side step, which is that. So for the front crossover misdirection, this is what it looks like again. It's really easy to do. When you're doing misdirections, you want to hold R2. Doesn't matter which one. You're going to hold R2 the entire time. And if the ball's in your right hand, you want to flick your right analog stick diagonally up to the left, and your left analog stick diagonally down to the right. So they're pretty much like going opposite. So it should look like that. It's really easy. You just want to make sure you're holding R2 like even after the move. So like I'm still holding R2 right now. And if you keep holding R2 like that, you can speed boost out of it. So I'm gonna speed boost, I'm gonna do this little misdirection. It looks like I'm moving to the right, but I'm gonna just sprint to the left. So once again, it's gonna look like boom, like that. And it'd be catching people off guard all the time. And so you can put that one in when you dribble. I don't do it that much, but like I will like occasionally do like that whenever I'm dribbling. And once again, like I said, depending on your sigs, it's gonna look different. It might be faster with different sigs, it might be slower. So this one, it's like, it's not the fastest. I think KD and like Trae Young have some of the fastest, but that's the little front cross or front cross misdirection. With the little side step one that I always do, which is that you can, oh my God, it's one of the best moves in this game. People don't do it. It was a move last year. People didn't do. It's literally one of the best moves. It catches people off guard because you can speed boost so fast out of it. So to do it, very easy. Once again, if the ball's in your right hand, let's do the left hand. If the ball's in your left hand, all you want to do, actually, I take that back with holding R2 with all your misdirections. You don't need to hold R2 for this one. All you want to do is you don't hold R2. You flick your right analog stick to the hand that you're going, like the hand that your ball is in. So I'm gonna flick my right analog stick to the left, and then I'm gonna flick my left, or I'm gonna hold my left analog stick to the right. Did I explain that right? I think I did. Okay, if the ball's in your left hand, you're gonna flick your right analog stick to the left and hold your left analog stick diagonally down to the right. My fault, it was diagonally down to the right. So you get, oh my God. So you get that right there. It's really easy. Or let me just play the actual animation you'll get. So you'll get this animation like that. And so if you hold R2 after it, then you can speed boost out of it. So like that, boom. My fault, I'm messing up a lot, you know? But yeah, that's how you do the misdirection. It's a really good move. And when you get like, if you don't let the animation fully play out, so like what I'm doing, I'm speed boosting like halfway through the animation. So like that, I'm telling you, you catch so many people off guard because they think you're going to the left, or they think you're going to the whichever ball the hand's not in. That's which way they think you're going. And so actually, if you pair that little misdirection with the Paul George cross, I've never seen someone else do this before. You get a little glitchy animation. So this is what it's gonna look like. You see that? It's tough. I can't tell you how many kills I've gotten off of this. Doing that little cross into the misdirection like that, it just stuns people. I've never seen anyone else do it before. I'm being so real with you. So yeah, that's one thing. If you just pair it with the Paul George, you get the little, oh Lord, pair it with Paul George, you get that little animation. It'd be catching people off guard. And then like just doing the move alone by itself, you catch so many people off guard because they think you're going, you know, the opposite way. So that's all the misdirections I'm gonna talk about. And that's really like everything you need to know towards dribbling. Like it's really not that much. Like I just went over like 3 things. That's really all that I do, bro. I guess you got the moving sigs that you can do. So like Asta sliding, you know, you just tap or you just flick down on your stick while you're running. You literally just flick down on your right stick, boom, Asta slide. You can crab people off of it. Of course, I don't crab the AI. With the Zach LaVine crossover, you can do this little between the legs into a spin back. If you don't know how to do the spin back, if the ball's in your left hand, you just gotta run forward or even walk forward and rotate from 12 to 6 counterclockwise if it's in your left hand. So boom, just like that. It's really easy. That's the spin back. A lot of people like doing the Lucas step back after it. I can't stand it. And I guess the literally the last thing I do is just this, a little fake peek. Or in 2K21, it was the FG slide. So to do it, really easy. All you gotta do, just if you're running to the right or left, you just tap L2, boom, and you get that. And it really, like, you're probably looking at it like, fuck, it doesn't do anything. It catches people off guard because they think you're about to shoot. Even though there's not like a really good quick stop in this game, people still have in the back of their mind that, oh my God, he might be shooting that ball. And so they'll step up when you do that, and most of the time you just have an easy basket. So that's literally everything. That's pretty much everything that I do. And so now you just have to figure out how to combo this stuff together, whether you're doing momentums, doing the glitchy between the legs, misdirections. I just did a snatchback. So if you don't know how to do a snatchback, hold R2. You're gonna flick up on your right stick and down on your left stick. So boom, you can spam that over and over again. That's how you like reset if you mess up dribbling. And really, you just gotta practice this stuff because it's not hard to dribble. Like I be telling all my friends that, like people that watch me, just spend 30 minutes out of your day and you'll be perfect at dribbling. So yeah, that's literally everything that I do. So another thing, if you want to get better at dribbling, watch good dribblers and like figure out what they do, try to mimic what they do. And it's another way to get better. I guess the very last move I'm gonna teach y'all for the tall builds is gonna be the little, I guess like a park spin. And this is what it looks like right there. All you want to do, if the ball's in your left hand, you just want to like rotate your right analog stick from 12 to 6, and you want to move your left analog stick to the right. So it should look like that. There you go. I don't really do it that often because I be messing up a lot when if you do it wrong, you get another type of spin move. But yeah, it's a cool little move. So that's literally everything I do. But if you just practice dribbling, you'll be perfectly fine. So now let's go ahead and get into the smaller builds, the 6'4s and under, and those sigs. And I'm gonna teach y'all how to really dribble with those sigs. All right, y'all. So now I'm on my 6'4 guard. I'm gonna go over the sigs that I use. And these are the sigs that like most guards use that like play stage and threes. So Steve Francis, Trae Young, AI behind the back, moving step back normal. That's really all you need. Like these are the sigs I use. These aren't like, you know, dribble demon sigs. These are like the best sigs for like just like getting open in general. So if you can't get these sigs, or if you can't get Trae Young escape, Damian Lillard's another good one. John Wall's a good one. I know some guards use KD. It's really fast. But if you can get Trae Young, put on Trae Young. And so now I'm just go ahead and get into like the combos you can do with a 6'4 guard or a small guard. All right, so the first move I'm gonna teach y'all on the guard, it's just gonna be, it's the Trae Young and the Steve Francis little cross spam. So it's pretty much exactly like the De'Aaron Fox, Paul George I just went over. So this is what it looks like again. You see it's really glitchy. It's really fast. So to do it, you just wanna hold R2 and flick your right analog stick diagonally up to the left as the ball's in your right hand. So you get the little Trae cross. So boom, just like that little Krabby Patty cross. Right after that, you wanna flick your right analog stick to the left this time, diagonally up to the left, so you get the Steve Francis crossover. So it's gonna look like that. And right after you do the Steve Francis, hold R2 again. So it should look like that. Really easy. And so you literally just spam it. So it's exactly like the Paul George, De'Aaron Fox. And once you figure out how to do this stuff, it's really easy, and you'll figure out that like it's literally the base to like how you dribble. Like majority of the time, I don't even have to look when I'm dribbling because I know exactly like how to do this stuff. So boom, once you figured out how to do that on your guard, you can start putting in misdirections, the glitchy between the legs that I went over, snatchbacks, Sosa walks. This is what or Sosa slide, I think. This is what the Sosa slide looks like. This is the move right there. It's that little fast glitchy crossover. I don't like doing it because if you mess up, you kind of lose stamina. So it's this move right there. Oh crap. You can spam it. I'm gonna try to spam it right here. And it's not the easiest to activate. So boom, 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 boom. You get the gist. I don't really like doing it though, so I'm not gonna teach y'all how to do it because it's not really worth it. It's just a move like you can just show off to people. But I guess the next thing I'm gonna teach y'all is gonna be the misdirection. So with Trae Young's like crossover misdirection, it's very good. This is what it looks like right here. And it's, oh Lord, this is what it looks like right here. I'm trying to spam it. Here we go. It's extremely fast and you can speed boost both ways with it. So to do it, hold R2, flick your right analog, if the ball's in your right hand, flick your right analog stick diagonally up to the left, and your left analog stick diagonally down to the right. So like that, boom. And out of that, you can literally just sprint out of it. It's really broken. So like if I'm on the ones court on this build, let's say someone just checked me the ball. Normally I take like a dribble and then I'll just do boom, get right by them. So of course AD is gonna block it, but like an actual person, they're really not guarding that move. Even on the threes, if you put that in with the little Steve Francis and Trae escape, whatever, you do that, boom, it catches people off guard. So that's how you do his like little crossover misdirection. If you want to do his behind the back, I didn't go over how to do the behind the back with the Paul George because it's bad, but this is a behind the back for Trae Young. It's very easy to do. To do it, if the ball's in your right hand, all you want to do is hold R2 again, and you want to flick your right analog stick diagonally down to the left and your left analog stick diagonally down to the right. So boom, very easy. And so like you've seen, you can spam this. Normally when I'm dribbling, I'll do it like once or twice like that, and then just go right back into like doing other stuff. So yeah, it's a really good move. You can speed boost both ways out of it, catch people off guard like that. And yeah, you just got to learn how to like chain together these moves because they're not hard. And so you got the glitchy between the legs again. I went over this with the taller builds. To do it, if you want like a more in-depth version, go back in the video, but to do it, you hold R2, the ball's in your right hand, you flick your right analog stick straight up and your left analog stick in the direction you want to go. So I'm gonna go to the left, so I'm gonna flick straight to the left, boom. If I want to go to the right, I flick up with the right analog stick and straight over to the right with the left stick, so boom. And you just spam it. So when you spam it correctly, it looks like that. There you go. You got to do it, like if you're doing it too fast, it's going to make you do momentums and you're going to start ghost dribbling, doing stuff you're not trying to do. And so once again, that's really like all the moves. Like it's not hard to dribble in this game. It's just, you just got to learn like how to chain together the moves and like, you know, practice putting different moves together. So like, I don't know, you might hit an Asa slide into just a Steve Francis. So just doing that, boom, you're already like starting a chain movement that's gonna like turn into some combos. Or if you throw in the misdirection, then do a behind the back one, and then Steve Francis, and then you run up the court, Asa slide again, and then you start momentum. And you see, like it's really easy stuff. It's really like 3-4 dribble moves that you're doing over and over again, but you're just putting them in different orders. That's definitely the best way to explain it. So yeah, it's like you really just gotta practice this stuff. I taught y'all everything y'all need to know how to do. With Trey Sigs, I don't like doing the little sidestep misdirection, which is oh Lord, which is that right there. I just don't like doing it with Trey Sigs. With Paul George, it's really good. You still get open with Trey. I just don't like doing it with Trey Young though. So yeah, that's literally all the things that I do. Hopefully this helped you out, and yeah, that's it. All right, y'all, that's it for the video, man. Hopefully you enjoyed this little dribble tut. I hope I like actually helped you out. I'm pretty sure I get mixed comments about how I teach y'all how to do things. So let me know in the comments if I actually helped you out or not, because I mean, I try. And if you need like help with something, like some explanation that I said, just let me know in the comments. Or you can show me a DM on Twitter. I don't know. But I'm out for now, y'all. It's been your boy GB3, and see y'all next video.